Someone like Sifuna cannot ascend to presidency. How? Unless you go the anarchy way. You say it's full anarchy. Let's burn down this country.
Give me that thing.
Yes. So it has to be full anarchy, and you have to have the backing of somebody else that was not in this country.
When people look at Edwin Sifuna, they see different things. Some see the senator for Nairobi. Others see the former SG for ODM. Others simply see one of Raila Odinga's brightest proteges.
Sifuna has been a protege of Baba.
But I don't. I see something completely different. I see a man who has accidentally become a symbol, not of ODM, not of the opposition, but of possibility.
Mtukaa Sifuna hakuna pale anaenda.
So by all means, Sifuna must go to that state house.
For decades, Kenya has quietly lived under one unwritten rule. If you want to become president, first you need to become a billionaire.
Utaenda wapi na una do?
Then you need decades inside political circles. You need to spend 20 to 30 years of your life building connections before anyone could even ever consider you.
Edwin Sifuna.
Maybe some 20, 30 years down the line, people might give him a second look.
That has been the rule, and that is why I can confidently say that Edwin Sifuna is making one big mistake because he doesn't understand the kind of opportunity that has just landed on his laps.
Wamilele Mungu wa Sifuna ni nani? Wamilele Mungu wa Sifuna halali.
If he misses this opportunity, it will not just be his career that suffers.
He's the only person mwenye tunaamini anaweza katetea the rule of law.
An entire generation could actually lose the chance to completely rewrite how politics are done in this country. Let's talk about it. If you love this kind of content, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. Now let's get to the video.
Kwa ulimwengu wa siasa, watu kukupenda tu bure. People just love you for free. They don't want anything from you. They just love you. It's not easy. Hiyo favor si rahisi kuipata kwa ulimwengu wa siasa. Baba Gwambo tu ndiye alikuwa na hiyo favor. Watu walikuwa wanampenda tu. Hatuna haja na pesa yako, wewe ndio tunakutaka. Alafu sasa kuna mtu amebahatika, amepata hiyo nyota, amepata hiyo favor. Watu wanampenda tu for free. Watu hawana haja na pesa yake, hata tutaki kujua kama uko nayo. Sisi tunakutaka tu. Edwin Sifuna.
Think about it. Sifuna doesn't come from a dynasty family. He isn't known to be very wealthy. He is not buying crowds. He's not flying helicopters every weekend. Yet, the young people already see him and discuss him as a potential presidential candidate.
Na ndio maana tunasema ni nani? The sixth ni nani?
Not because of money, because of ability. His greatest asset is not wealth, it is communication. That man can speak.
Let them go out there. They have a government spokesman, they have cabinet secretaries, they have parrots like him.
He debates, he articulates issues. He gives people the feeling that someone actually understands their frustrations. And that changes everything. Because once people begin believing that eloquence, integrity, and competence can actually compete with billions, the entire political system starts shaking. That is called a revolution. And I don't think Sifuna fully appreciates it yet.
What do you think of Sifuna?
I like his politics so far. Now, where is he going? Where are they all going? Him, Babu, Orengo, I think are the main people there. Where are they going?
Yesterday night, I watched one of older political commentators on Citizen television. He was talking to Jeff Koinange. His advice sounded reasonable, but listen carefully to what he was actually saying.
Edwin Sifuna.
Edwin Sifuna is a guy who drank his own Kool-Aid. You know, they say that when you hear the applause, my man, enjoy it, but don't believe it. You know, the young man is believing in the applause. He should just enjoy it and go out there, build a career. He has some potential. Maybe some 20, 30 years down the line, people might give him a second look.
You're saying he's believing his own hype. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, he's drinking his own Kool-Aid.
At first glance, that sounded like wisdom. But is it? Or is it simply the old political class trying to protect the old rules? Because here's the uncomfortable question. Why should a capable leader wait for a whole 30 years? Simply because that is how previous generations did it? Who made that rule? Who benefits from it? Because certainly, it's not ordinary Kenyans.
Yani mtu yote mwenye opposition watachagua waende kwa presidential debate na President Ruto will gladly go there to debate with them, except one person, mtu mmoja tu, Edwin Sifuna. Ruto ataenda. President Ruto asikie Sifuna ndiye anabeba bendera ya opposition, haezi enda kwa hiyo debate.
Ironically, the biggest obstacle standing in Sifuna's way might be Sifuna himself, because lately he has actually gone quiet.
Tangu Edwin Sifuna atolewe kama Secretary General wa ODM, mara ya mwisho tulimwona akipeana press conference. After there amepotea. Where is he? His silence is too loud. Na unajua sasa watu wengi nchini are worried.
And that is dangerous, because leadership isn't all about having the ability. It's about occupying the public conversation. Look at someone like Rigathi Gachagua. Yes, he's supposed to be on leave, but we are always talking about him. Every few days, you see a press conference. Every few days, you see a statement. You see a headline. He keeps himself inside people's minds. Meanwhile, Sifuna seems trapped fighting yesterday's battles. And I mean ODM, party positions. And I want to ask, why the heck is Sifuna so much obsessed with this SG seat? You know, those battles are becoming too small for what people expect from him.
Sifuna is now bigger than ODM. ODM is in its deathbed.
Okay. Whether he realizes it or not, many Kenyans have already mentally promoted him beyond ODM. They are evaluating him differently now, not as a party official, but as someone who can actually lead this country. And those are two completely different jobs.
Inchi yote imekubali. Kenya mzima, pembe zote ya inchi, kila mtu amekubali. Vijana, wazee, wababa, wamama, kila mtu amekubali ni Edwin Sifuna. It is Sifuna moment, guys.
This is why I think that Edwin Sifuna is actually carrying something within him that is bigger than he actually understands, because he represents the first chance for an ordinary Kenyan to imagine reaching State House without first becoming a billionaire. And that, for me, really matters, because symbols actually change countries. If someone like Edwin Sifuna ever reaches the presidency, every talented young Kenyan suddenly would start believing something different, that maybe I too can.
The people who are better than William Ruto in this country are more than 50 million. We are 55 million people.
That single psychological shift would actually permanently alter Kenyan politics. It would tell future generations that ideas really matter. Communication matters. Leadership matters. Not simply money.
Mtu kama Sifuna hakuna pale anaenda. Utaenda wapi na una doo?
Unajua kuna wazee ambao wanafikiria vijana hatuwezi kununua hema kama ili tuweke mkutano hapa tuongee.
That is why this moment is actually historic, not because Sifuna is guaranteed to become president, but because he has already broken the mental barrier. People are now discussing him seriously.
Sifuna will be unstoppable. When you hear Kenyans in Kitengela, in Kajiado, or in Turkana saying, Mimi ni Sifuna, Sifuna ni Mimi, what are they saying? They are owning up what he stands for.
Maybe Edwin Sifuna doesn't see it yet. Maybe he still thinks that he's simply fighting ordinary political battles.
The future of Edwin Sifuna will not be determined by the action that ODM has taken. His future he's set for great things.
History rarely gives people warnings. It just gives opportunity quietly, without announcements, without fanfare. And then it waits. The question now isn't whether Sifuna has the talent. Most people already agree that he does have a great deal of talent. The real question is whether he's going to recognize the burden that comes with that talent before the opportunity actually passes him by.
Kwa sababu hatuwezi kuwa tuko na kijana kama yule, kijana mwenye anajua kutetea vijana wenzake, anajua kutetea katiba, anataka katiba ifuatwe, alafu hapa nje vijana wananyanyaswa na polisi.
Sometimes changing a country starts with changing what people believe is possible. And right now, Edwin Sifuna may be holding exactly that kind of opportunity. Subscribe.